Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train. I kind of want to do Organized Chaos again. Volatile spells, broken valve, musical chairs. It's a pain in the ass, but that's kind of what I want to... It's why I want to finish this challenge, so I don't have to do it again. And it's fresh in the brain. Unstable explosions or friendly units gain armor. So we'll never really be able to tell when our units are in the front properly. But unstable explosions, if we can get that one holdover card like we did last time, that's good AoE damage on big units, I think. Now, Reanimator, again, like, I don't know how to ever keep the champion alive past one turn. But do we even care about the concoctions? It's hard to play them. But the concoctions are still probably better. I don't know when we're gonna get a good opportunity to play them, but we can maybe engineer it such that we can play them regularly. It's gonna be tight, but I think I do still like that more, because I just like the reanimation more. So you know what? You take one. I guess we can go for Rage. Rage damage shield works fine. I need to kill you. Let's go. Finally, good RNG. Let's take more Rage. Let's take more damage shield. I'm gonna save it because we don't need to play this until Relentless, I don't think. Thank you. That's such good luck. This guy might be hitting the Pyre, though. What do you think? What do you think? What's the chance that it misses our units and it hits him? Pretty high? You'd be right. There you go. I got very lucky on that. But I'll take it. I'll take luck. Who needs to be good when you can be lucky instead? All right, you're doing 146 damage? I guess this guy is sapped up to hell. Well, this actually worked pretty well. And I'm starting to understand a little bit more about the value of the Rage damage shield as opposed to the Reanimate regen, because Reanimate and regen don't really work that well together, I don't think. But Reanimate it as an effect is really nice because it synergizes with the clans very, very nicely. So I don't know. We'll see as we go. Reanimate, Incant, gain unstable. Kind of a bomb, synergizes with this, but I do want Potion Kit, I think. It's equipment. We want equipment. Deal damage to enemy units, absolutely. Hold over intrinsic, please. If you gain Reanimate on Resolve, you put him at the top, he'll have like 6 passively by the time you get to Endless. So, I know you're talking about the other version of the champion, right, Pixel? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that well because of the fact that he's unstable and he's reanimated. So he dies every turn while also gaining the Reanimate, so he's not really gaining any additional stacks of Reanimate. That's why I find him very hard to work with, because sure, he's gaining stacks of Reanimate, but he's also expending 1 per turn, just blowing up. He blows up every turn. So you have to constantly give him more reanimation. And that, I think, makes him very tricky to play with, because I don't understand how to play with him. He's a bit of a wonky unit. Armor, Reanimate, gain armor, ability hook hand. Advance to the front and apply daze. This solves the order problem on the floor. I like it. I think we'll take Meat Hook. Even though Hulking Mass is good, the fact that he can advance to the front on cooldown every turn with the equipment, I kind of like that. Flicker, hold over, plus 10 magic power. Acceptable. I literally do have enough money to make a card free. Sure. Well, it's such a waste of money to make a mixer free. I guess I'll just save my cash. We made a good flicker, that's fine. I think the idea with that champion is that you want him to be taking the hits but have enough unstable to kill all of the remaining enemies behind him, or behind the enemy that's hitting him, but it still is a very awkward setup, I feel. I played him once and was like, he's kind of mediocre, but perhaps I'm just misunderstanding him, or perhaps he's just mediocre. I mean, if we luck into unstable here, good. Very likely to hit the enemies. I will give you, well, actually, I don't want to remove your ability, do I? I can give it to you. Well, that's not exactly how I wanted that to play out. Wait, I don't have cooldown reduction. I have potion kit. Dummy. I guess that's 2 kills? Yeah, okay. Oh, you can choose who to daze. Okay. Oh, you don't advance yourself, you advance an enemy and daze them. Oh, that's much worse. I wish I took the other guy. Why? Cooldown, advance. It doesn't say advance the enemy. It says advance. God damn it. This game needs, like, better quality of life related to, like, ability descriptions and whatnot. Man, I should have taken the other guy. I am a little salty. But still, being able to daze is nice. Daze the boss, daze big bosses, you know? There's reasons to do that. Hook ability is still good to have. Not as good as I thought it was, but still something. But his name is Meat Hook. Yes, but I also thought he was going to move himself to the front. I understand him. Now that I see it, I understand it. But in the moment, I was like, oh yeah, move enemies to the front. That seems like a great move. Nope, that's not how it works, dummy. Whatever. Whatever. Well, hopefully we find some different units in the future. Maybe better units even. I punched my microphone. I apologize. But only slightly. I guess I'll daze you for one turn. Plonk. Alright, well, at least we haven't taken any pyre damage yet. Advance, apply lifesteal 1 and 10 attack. To the same unit? I don't know. This doesn't seem to work the way I think it should work. We don't really need to apply reanimate. Another equipment is always nice. Mud says, I said so many things after I subbed, none of it went through. Honestly, I don't know why you're even surprised at this point. Like, you know how this works, Mud. You know that you've got to turn off your perfectly legal VPN so you can talk on Twitch. I want units. I want more units. I didn't know it was on, man! Who turned it on? What do we got? Dualism and Titanite. Good for tanking. Quick Sweeper. All right, well. We know we're gonna want you. Dualism doesn't work on anyone right now. Give me a reroll. Well, we could give you more health. Large stone is nice. And then honestly, I do like the reanimate on him. All right, at least we have the same setup that we had last time. Well, similar setup. We have a big dude in the front with quick sweeping. Spell to cost -4 triple stack magic power. On Permafrost Reserve, permanently gain magic power on a holdover flicker? Dude! That seems pretty nice. We get a piece of garbage in the deck, but we can make this flicker the best flicker ever. And maybe that's good enough to kill, like, all the enemies that we needed to kill later on. Pyre damage, good. It's gonna be kind of annoying dealing with the curse that we have in the deck now, but we'll make it work, maybe. A 2060 sweeper, I like it. So, mix. We're going Rage. Sap also works pretty well on him, but it's hard to hit him. I can daze him. That's a pretty nice meat hook move. And then probably don't play anything. I don't like these fire starters. We need more money to purge everything out of the deck. So Flicker, you're gonna stay there. Which is, I mean, I can't play it, so at least it's gonna gain magic power. That reserve, though, it's gonna be drawn so frequently. Very annoying, but okay. You're hitting me for 4. If the boss moves up, I'd rather daze the boss, so I'm not gonna play anything there. Flicker does, because it's permafrosted, it might permafrost at a bad cost, but still is nice to have. I guess dazing you is better than dazing the boss. Keep stacking up the damage shield. And if we don't have to play this, don't play it. Keep it scaling. Permanent magic power increase on that flicker. And then we'll just duplicate it later. We'll get a second copy, which I think will be nice. You know, that was free, so why not? Everything up here is dying. We've got a nice sweeper at the bottom. If I'm 20, you're gonna hit 20 first. I'm gonna need to play a spell down here to kill you. That'll do it. Oh, pyre damage, right, that makes sense. There was nothing on the floor. Now, this one's interesting because I very much don't want the fight to end. Stop that. Good. I want to be able to hold on to Flicker for 2 more turns. Now I'm still scared about playing my infusion, but I don't think we're gonna need it. We have a reanimate up here. I think we'll be okay. God, it is so scary. Like, I guess I can hit you with that. Like, I can't play my infusion. Without there being a gap in the enemy units, I can't run the risk of giving them 14 damage shield. But again, we don't need to worry about that, and Flicker is gaining power. If I can make this thing do like 200, 300 damage, duplicate it, that's every unit dead, every floor. So we don't need a Pyroclasm. And what's good about this is that it only hits the enemies. Again, fantastic. Gain 3 egg, your Pyre takes 10 damage, devilish details. 3 egg, huh? I'm not going egg build. Although now we have a greed dragon, +10/+10 for each egg. We also have a hulking mass. Good tank. Good tank, good tank. It's gonna be the melee weakness Seraph again, but spikes on the cherubs. We've got a sweeper who, if we give him a little bit more damage, like from a piece of equipment, he will be able to deal with them. Hulking mass. Armor on reanimation, gain armor. It's real good. God, that's good. Need to take the energy. Because we don't have egg build, I'm not taking the egg unit. I think money is what I'm looking for here. That's a removal that we can pay for. I also wanted the event. We could put wings on somebody to make them be able to move up to the front. I kind of like that. No, I ran. That time I wanted the wings, but I took the gamble and lost. Rip. Now, this version of Orakai, you can give him, because we took a mixed path, you can give him reanimate 3 over the course of 3 turns, but then he'll have unstable 18, and then the next turn he'll get unstable 24, and then he starts blowing up. So he can stack a few reanimates before he starts blowing up. But I'm still gonna take the concoction. More mixers. Draw more. If it draws this, that's horrible. I might just re-roll. Pyrogel is spread. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Thank you. I like it. Enemy units gain multi-strike. That shouldn't be that bad as long as they don't have reanimate. I was thinking of a run with the Shroomy guys and Propagate. Propagate's incredible with this clan because the reanimation does propagate. I've had that before. That was a good run. That was a real good run. Okay, I'm going to put you. The tank wants to be in the back. You're gonna tank for the champion. Here we're just gonna have a meat hook. Who's tanking for meat hook? The unit. Tank needs to go in the front. Okay. I think that'll work. You can take a potion. Go ahead. Take some rage and damage shield. You've earned it. This floor is going just fine. Don't really need to play the fire starters or pyre starters. Just let him hit. This guy already has multi-strike anyways. And we have the flicker. Ladies and gentlemen, we're flickering. I think I will probably just pop the infusion now. All the damage shield is going to be wasted, but I still think you do it. We're going to have to start playing this Flicker one day, but I might play it here for the gold. I would do that. I would do that. Also ensures that we have an open floor. Next turn, we can play our infusion. Zero cost, thank you. And we can get some reanimation applied. And we always want it to be on hulking mass, if possible. If it's on the champion, it's on the champion. I gotta remove these units, I gotta remove these Pyre cards. We have so much to do with this deck. Again, I kind of wish that we had... I kind of wish that we had... whoops. Avarice like we did last time, because that was really nice. But it looks like that's not going to be happening this time around. Okay, you're taking 200 damage, that's pretty acceptable. You're taking 18, that's also acceptable. More rage, more damage shield, more damage shield, more rage. And the multi-strike was basically not a problem. Yoink. This guy is moving up though, but he will die when he reaches this floor. Just don't you dare give him your infusion. It's always going to the champion, huh? I mean, I guess, you know, I don't mind it. We have a 71 damage Flicker, which we only need to play when we need it. Which is an obvious thing to say, but we can hold on to this, start playing it when we actually need to start getting kills. It's just growing in strength. Multi-strike, I like that. I also like Summon and Reanimate making units better, but we haven't really been able to get the reanimation applied the way we want it to be applied. So I think we'll just go for multi-strike equipment. Siphon is a good way of, first of all, it's expensive, but it's a really good way of buffing the damage on our sweeper. I like that. And we can give them more perks anyways, because we have a third perk per unit. So we're gonna go here to the Merchant of Units. That's how it's called, right? Multi-strike Titanite. I mean, Miser Avarice, the problem is he gets shuffled. He won't necessarily be in the back. All of my units have to be tanky. I can't have weak units. I just want to give him multi-strike, I think. I can still take him, but I don't think he's getting the multi-strike. Let's go into you. And then you're a tank. You have more HP. Well, if we get Dualism or Reanimate, both of those would be great. We got Reanimate. Quick, we don't really need. Endless is nice. The equipment doesn't come back from him, but a Miser, like a quick, can't afford them both. When you have an Endless Avarice Miser, then he's like a body blocker. Avarice 13, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I can deal with that. I would love him to have more multi-strike, but... When you purge a card outside of combat, gain 75 gold. God damn it, I just did that. triple base value. The dude only does 5 damage. Let's get the money. I can pay for a lot of purges, gain a lot of gold from that. I like that. Enemies reanimate. It's not a huge problem. Okay. Quick Sweeper, Multi-Strike, Miser. Well, hold on. You first. That. Meat Hook here is fine. You want to be in the back now. And the Miser is just here for misering. You're here for another stack of Multi-Strike. Oh my god, we have so much to play here, though. I could also Soul Smelter him. No, we want to Multi-Strike him, Soul Smelter you. The Celebrate might not happen, but you're gonna hit pretty hard. I don't know, now that I'm doing this, I'm like, actually... Well, look, just play it. Just play it. No, we probably won't be able to celebrate on him, but it would be nice if we did. You reject the banana? I don't think we need the banana. At least he does do a decent amount of damage. So we have the Multi-Strike. But you have equipment. Just gonna put this up here. Again, wrong unit, but that's okay. What was it, the boss? Do you think we're gonna be able to celebrate on this one? It would be nice. You know, I'm actually realizing the Hookman is pretty good here, because every other turn being able to daze enemies means that we can ensure that only the tank is taking the damage, and that's at least something. That's an expensive Miser. I will still play him. I just want you to be aware, he's expensive. Also, I want my money. Where's my money? Well, the Miser's not quick, so he needs to be played in the back, not the front. And then he'll at least live for an extra turn as well. Damage shield. Damage shield. Sure, you take it. Not like I need you to do anything else on your turn. I did this incorrectly, but that's okay. Look, something here will blow up. You're only taking 8 damage. Okay, so we're not gonna celebrate, but that's fine. Honestly, that is okay. Your job is not to celebrate. Your job is to live. Long enough to kill the enemies. I get, not all of them. I got sapped. Don't sap me. Don't sap me, bro. Just sap him back. Hey, if I was the Mushroom Men, every floor would have sap. Ooh, 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 ooh. You did come back to me, but I can't play you, unfortunately. You're not really giving me as much money as I was hoping you would. But that's just par for the course, let's be honest. Oh my god, we've done it. We still don't have damage shield on the right unit, but at least I have planned out the tanking of the units correctly. So he is gonna be the proper tank. I have a 111 damage flicker. That's nice. And we need the money. Graft Spiky Skin. Sacrifice a unit to transfer buffs and debuffs to the front friendly unit. It actually works pretty well if you have animation on people, because the reanimation won't actually be like... you'll remove the reanimate, but you'll just transfer the status effects of the buffs. I kind of like that. Another soul smelter, huh? I'm okay with that. It's equipment, it's expensive. Spells. Ooh. We already have a holdover on the flicker. We don't need damage spells. We would want buff spells, which we don't really have. We have brain transfer. But we need more equipment for that to work. We could go to the right, gain more equipment, and just throw equipment into the deck. It's not a bad plan. Get some rooms. Rooms would be nice. Meat Shield, Enchanted Chamber. Hall of Mirrors is also really nice for our big, sweet boy. Or if we put it on Hulking Mass, then you can start brain transferring that floor over and over again. We don't really need the quick dagger. Do we want another soul smelter? We probably don't need a third. But I'll take a Hall of Mirrors. I think that's fun. That's always fun. Meat Shield is nice. And Boiler Room is very good. Boiler Room going on the... Oh, actually, there's some good plays here. First, Boiler Room on the bottom floor where we're getting kills. After you play a Hall of Mirrors, I like. I also like Void Armament because we can put it on the cardless units that get summoned as a copy of Hall of Mirrors and then get free multi-strike. How about that? So why don't we Void Armament and then Soul Smelter? Because why not? Yeah. 6 cost equipment. And then Purge Firestarter. Look at that, we got a refund. Purge Firestarter. Look at that, we got a refund. Purge Firestarter. Look at that. We got a partial refund. That's nice. That's nice. Purge a steward. We could purge stewards, but if we do it outside of combat, we also get money. But basically, we have a choice in who to purge. How many stewards do we have? We do have 4 of them, but that's, you know, there's only 3 combats remaining. We gotta think about it. I mean, doubling down on a Hulking Mass is fun, but also, yeah, I like that. I like that. So I think we want it like that this time around. Not enough room for the Miser. I'll just play Train Steward and hopefully he dies soon. Guess we're going for Reanimate. There we go. Funny that I did draw, like, all of my trained stewards at the beginning of this combat. Can you purge the Lord? The Lord? The Lord, like my champion? Funnily enough, you can. I hate it, but you can. Multi-strike equipment would be nice. And then, if we can put reanimation on the champion, Now we can start brain transferring. Which gave the champion like 20 extra attack, I guess. And it gave our unit 40 armor. So I guess that worked, kind of. What do you think, Purge? Or 40 times 3? Honestly, this fight's not gonna be that bad. I think we can Purge. I'll do it. I'll purge him. You can get multi-strike. You already have equipment. Otherwise, I'd give you... Well, you can take a soul smelter, I guess. Rage. Unstable. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for... regen. Giving you a heal would be nice, but you have reanimate. That's kind of your whole point. Wish the animation was a little bit faster, because I am often just waiting for cards to finish, like, being added to my hand, and I'm just like, go faster. Get out of here. I guess you can take a meat shield. We should go capacity next, because I have way too many things in my hand. Too many train stewards, it would be nice to dump them. Okay, sacrifice and then transfer. Unless I can put reanimate on the front guy, we shouldn't do this. But let's see what happens. Next time. It'll happen. If we can get reanimate on both, we need a card that is reanimate on all units on the floor. Then I could do it. Okay, regen. Reanimate. We get another stack? No. Well, I don't really want to play it then. Dude, that bottom floor is doing a good job. Okay, brew. Reanimate. Sure, spikes. It's not like the regen's gonna matter. You'd have to stack regen really high to get any value from it. End turn. 150 damage on flicker. I'm loving that flicker. You're taking 530. That's acceptable. Okay, reanimate. Could you please hit the unit in the back? That's all I want. I want to see this work. I want to see the reanimation and then see the buffs I can get from it. We might not even need these double flickers that I've been holding on to and building up. In fact, we certainly don't. But it's still fun. Come on! I mean, at this point, sacrificing is probably fine. You know what? Alright, well, it didn't work the way I wanted it to work, but that's still okay. I'll just play my Avarice unit next turn. You know what? There you go. Give me some money. Well, can you daze him? You can. Good. Give me more money. Well, it didn't work necessarily the way I wanted it to, but Equipped friendly units attack immediately. Yeah, capacity. I guess so I can advance my own units. He can maybe advance himself and daze himself to the front, which is very funny. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Merchant of Arms, duplication, removal. I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna thin out the deck. There you go. There you go. Thank you for the money. Reduced to 1 pip. That's a big floor we could make. Or I could give you 2 reanimate. Create a unit with quick. Quick miser. Hold on. What are we playing? 2 capacity, 5 capacity. We can put a meat hook on the same floor, make sure the hulking mass is always in the front. And he's also reanimated. Okay, so we don't need to make him tiny. Well, actually, you having another reanimate's pretty nice, too. It's not what I was looking for. I was really hoping for a dualism. But, barring that, I guess we can give you a quick little multi-strike upgrade for basically no reason, and then keep purging cards. It is nice that this basically reduces the cost of removing a card by 75 gold, having the Canio head. Really helps you to thin out your deck quickly. Restore 150 health when they move up a floor. I don't think we can turn that on. We don't do enough damage. We really don't. You're gonna have to go down here and block the Pyre damage coming up. But for now, give me a champ, give me you, give me the miser. Leo asks, how does the unit upgrade that increases size interact with Smidge Stone? 1 pip. Your unit stays at 1 pip. Yes, that's as good as it sounds. Cardless. Yes, it's as broken as it sounds. Yes, you can just have a 1 pip unit that's also large stone and he's still 1 pip. It's great! Okay, this is not what I wanted. But I'm forced into this route. Oh hell. Should have played the secret ingredients first. Okay, also not what I want. I need to get reanimate so I can play brain transfer. So hold on, let me get I guess you could take potion kit. Well, this is the only time we're gonna be able to play it. And it hit the wrong unit! Great. Great. I guess Flicker could do 150 damage per turn as the enemies move up. I still don't think we have enough damage on the top floor to kill him. Like, I need Flicker to kill him. Thankfully, you're gonna live. So I'll play that for the money. There's our multi-strike equipment, which definitely goes on you. That helps us out a lot. Please get regen. Please get regen. Hey, there we go. I still don't know when we're gonna have the time to play this. I guess I could play Flicker and then play the reanimate. Hey, they hit the right unit! You know what that means? It means I can actually play brain transfer now. Yonk. Oh. It's not copy, it's transfer. Well, you're not transferring the attack of the unit. You're not, my Orakai is now no longer doing 0 damage, you know? It's not transferring attack. I thought it was copying everything, because it copies the attack and then transfers the buffs and the debuffs. Ah, that's why I was mistaken about that. I see, okay. This game, man, sometimes it just needs clarification on things. But I understand now, I get it now. All right. Asheran says, what's the lore? Do you need the lore? Do you really need the lore? I guess you can take one of those. Okay, at least everything up here is dying. You're almost dead. Man, if a flicker kills you and I get to save my soul, I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? What do I care? Okay, so if it sacrifices the champion, no, we don't want to, if it doesn't copy buffs, I don't care about brain transfer. It is not as good as I thought it was. Oh, I guess I do have this. Okay, we can brew that. Yeah, brain transfer. I regret you. I should not have added you. You are not as interesting as I thought you were. We're still gonna have a decent amount of money getting out of here, and if we go to the path of card duplication, we can maybe duplicate this flicker. Having two 200 damage flickers is really gonna solve a lot of damage problems. So I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. Remove equipment, copy the unit. This is still doable. And I think I still like the idea of cheap equipment in that case to get another duplication. Especially if we can duplicate the unit and get 2 more copies because of it being classified as a summon, maybe? I don't know. Do we need a second flicker? It's doing 200 damage. Honestly, we probably don't, but it does kill the boss very quickly. So, like, if we go to the right, we probably just win. 400 damage per turn. It's a pretty good upgrade. I don't really want any of these. On deployment, add a random graph unit to your hand. Honestly, yeah. sure. Heal my champion every turn. I'm taking it all, basically. But a random graft unit could be worthwhile. Trample? I mean, a sweep trampler would be really nice. 5? Dude, we can actually double down on this guy, too. So, Hall of Mirrors. We could also double down on our champion. 3, 4. And a Miser. No. You can play a champion in 2 hulking masses. No, just follow your dream. Follow your heart and meat hook it up. All right, so meat shield on one of you. Soul Smelter on... Well, hold on a second. I guess it's fine to take this. You can have cheap equipment. I would like to dump you out of my deck and dump you out of my deck. Daze you. You have reanimate. You're fine to be dazed right now. This floor, though, my god. Replicator Ray's coming up. It's coming up! I do not want to flicker here. Not yet. You have reanimate, you have reanimate. Let's play this. It's one I wanted because you had melee weakness. And let's give you some more... On strike, gain rage 2. I mean, that's not bad. You have Mind Cage, reduce cooldown by 1. You know, I want to save this, because I do want it to shuffle around in a second. I want to play Sacrifice a Unit, or no, remove equipment and duplicate the unit. And I want it to hit him, ideally. I guess I can't pick and choose, but, you know, let's hope that it hits the one that I want. Whatever. Damn it. Removed equipment from him. All right, you know what? Get flicked. We're gonna start flickering. I have a 3-cost flicker. I gotta dump that at some point. So that it draws more cheaply. Luckily we have energy. Well, no, I didn't play the room, did I? We should play the room that gives us more energy down there. That'll help out. So on strike, gain rage. What do you currently have? Reduce cooldown. Now, gain rage. Just murder you for the hell of it. You do not have equipment. You can take this. This seems like a much better run than we had last time, though. I will say that. It feels like we'll be able to do this one and complete it. You know what? Energy refund? Energy refund? Strike, trample. Well, rage on strike, trample. Do you? You know what? Take the multi-strike. Why not? And you know what? Good time to toss out the reanimation when there's nothing on the floor. But basically at this point, I am just going to play flickers whenever they show up. Well, that's an energy refund. Thank you, energy room. A little bit trample, whatever. Look, it doesn't matter who gets the equipment. This guy's dead! We're gonna get this organized chaos completed, finally. So, really? Untargeted spells. Just like how it was a Monster Train. You want untargeted spells, and we lucked into one that ended up doing 200 damage. That'll get the job done. Uh-oh. I stopped it from counting up. Now it is completely empty. Now say ah. Ah. Yeah, not looking good. Is there something wrong, Doctor? Looks like gold buildup all over your teeth. You're gonna need a deep cleaning. Mary, another one for ya. You're coming with me. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Okay. Who's next? Hello, Doctor. I was wondering if you'd help me with my... Achoo! Sniffles. I'm a dentist, not a medical doctor, but my friend over here can take care of you. You're with me, little one. Yippee! Oh, God. Next patient. Breath, bad smell. Doctor fix. I suppose I can. Open her up. Aww. Uh-oh, looks like a serious case of infernal halitosis. Mary? Ugh, what's that stench? Fetch me a fire extinguisher, a chisel, and a gas mask. And maybe some holy water. So now, are they gonna, like, completely mess up the people and make them horrible, or what? Or now you no longer have that whelp in your game. Like, it's just gone now. The card's gone. It's not even in the logbook anymore. Now it's just normal whelp. Good run! I'm glad we managed to complete that portal challenge because it was very annoying. And now we have essential magic unlocked. Friendly units entered dazed, but spells are cheaper. I mean, if we had the 2 spells that we had last time, we'd be set. Well, the 1 spell that we duplicated, we'd be set. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.